Title: The Confuse Corper. Aliyu, a fresh graduate from Lagos, had never stepped foot in northern Nigeria until he was posted to Kano for his NYSC. Excited yet nervous, he arrived at the orientation camp with his southern accent and a big dream of serving his fatherland. From the first morning drill, Aliyu knew he was in trouble. The soldiers barked orders in Hausa, and he had no clue what they were saying. Kai! Corper, Zonan, a sergeant shouted. Aliyu stood frozen. Was Zonan an insult or an invitation? The next thing he knew, he was being dragged to the front for punishment. Do frog jump, the sergeant ordered. Aliyu hesitated. Sir, do I jump like a frog or jump over a frog? The entire parade ground erupted in laughter. As days passed, Aliyu struggled with the Hausa language. One afternoon, he decided to impress the locals at the Mami market. He approached a food vendor and confidently said, Hajiya, aina so tuwo da mayan kaka. The woman smiled, happy that the corper was trying to speak Hausa. Then Aliyu added, Boni de kudi, zon biya de transfer. The smile vanished. Kai! Wannan corper dan iska eni, she shouted. Aliyu had just told her, I don't have money, I will pay by transfer, in a place where the only transfer people understood was in football or bus transport. He had to run before the woman unleashed a wooden spoon on him. Then came the cultural shock. One evening, Aliyu visited a local suya spot. He saw a large bowl of grilled meat and, out of curiosity, pointed at one unusual piece. Brothers, this one know which meat? He asked. The seller grinned. No goro meat. Aliyu nodded confidently. He had heard of exotic northern dishes, so he took a big bite. The next thing he knew, his mouth was on fire. His tongue went numb, his head spun, and he started sweating. Brothers, I know they see again, oh, he screamed. The goro meat was just suya spiced with enough pepper to start a small war. Despite all his blunders, Aliyu gradually adapted. By the end of his service, he could speak enough Hausa to bargain in the market, avoid pepper overload, and even dance to local Kannywood songs. On his passing out parade, he stood proudly, looking at his khaki uniform. Aliyu, kokoi Hausa yenzu, a soldier teased. Aliyu grinned and replied, Wallahi, biye yawa. A perfect mix of Hausa and Lagos swagger. As he boarded his bus back to Lagos, he smiled. He had come as an outsider, but he was living as Aliyu Maisuya, the corper who survived Kano.